For this episode of Capturing Car Culture, we found ourselves at what has to be some of the most valuable junkyards in the world. We were tipped off by a friend of mine about these supercar junkyards right outside of Dubai. Bentleys cut in half, Ferraris stacked on top of Aston Martins, among other insane scenes. We had to go see it for ourselves. We drove about 45 minutes north of Dubai to Emirates Industrial City. This place is so cool. It's all these junkyards and they all specialize in different types of cars. So we're gonna try our best to go to each one that's interesting to us, and we'll show you guys what it's like to be here. We drove around for a bit and we saw this wrecked McLaren outside of a building, so we parked and walked in. Normally we go in guns blazing with cameras in hand, but I know the etiquette to film in the UAE is a lot more different to the US and other countries. So I made sure to ask for permission every single time. In order to be as subtle as possible and not cause a scene, I filmed most of this episode with my cell phone. Look at this place. I've just never seen anything like this before. I'm so blown away. This first exotic car junkyard that we came across had 3.5 levels. The middle was just a jumble of cars that was the most accessible in terms of pulling the parts that anybody needed. Surrounding it were all specialized storage rooms separated by components. It seems like one entire room was dedicated to steering components, control arms, intercoolers. One was just engines and transmissions. There were so many rooms that were specialized for storing certain parts. The second floor was more storage for some of the chassis that were a little more stripped out. The third floor mostly had body panels, doors, hoods, and bumpers. The very top was just one more half floor for more storage. You know, it only makes sense for so many of these to be wrecked here because there's so many supercars here to begin with, and naturally they just get wrecked. They get in traffic accidents. There needs to